Welcome to the channel, everybody. Now today, I'm back with a Scum 0.9 and beyond news and updates video for you all. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it and see what the devs have for us this week. So, first, we have programmers, and they've been working on admin loot spawn settings, code review, bug fixing, working on crafting rework, working on puppet entering buildings capabilities, adding up on Brenner capabilities, setting up groundwork for updated tutorials, working on chest carrying capability, implementing the plane to modular vehicles, and set up a new master server. So, quite a few good points here to go through, one of them being puppets entering buildings capabilities. Now, obviously last week we know of them adding more capabilities to Mr. Brenner, but it looks to be that they are doing some work to puppets and they are adding features to them. Either this is going to be bashing through the door or jumping through the open windows, but either way, puppets are no longer going to be able to, you're not going to be able to run and hide from puppets or stick them in houses anymore. So yeah, that'll be a fun one when they get that sorted. Obviously, crafting rework is a good one that we're all looking forward to see what they do with that. But another couple of good points here is obviously implementing the plane to the modular vehicles and working on the chest carrying capability. Groundwork for updated tutorials. This will be a big one because it means tutorials will come back, maybe in the form of Dina. If not, I'm sure they'll figure out another way of bringing those tutorials back in. So, all good news from programmers by the looks of things. So we'll leave it there and we'll move straight along. And up next we have level design. So they've been working on cleaning up killbox spawners, optimizing road rendering, reworking and optimizing continental houses, memory optimizations and asset optimizations. So there's a lot of optimization work going in this week from level design, which is always great news for the player base of Scum. Memory, asset optimizations, these are all good things. Obviously they're still working on those continental houses. It'll be nice to see what they do with those reworks and how they look afterwards. But either way, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to see those. But again, all good things coming from the dev team, especially from level design and programmers at the moment. So we'll move straight along now to art team, which looks like a big one.
That's what she said.
And they've been doing bug fixing, reworking head item slots, reducing the number of duplicated textures, redesign of some radial menu assets, working on new concept art, working on flamethrower model. They've finished the Scar L model, and they've also finished the Scar H model, working on Scar animations, working on the new trailer, working on plain modular parts, working on new clothing items, working on EMP grenade model, working on new dance animations. So quite a few points to obviously go through here, but obviously last week brought it to your attention that there are obviously two types of Scar coming to the game, as well as a flamethrower. So these will all be great to see when they do come out. But a big one here to obviously point out is they are already working on the new trailer for 0.95. So hopefully by the end of the year, we may see 0.95, but I'm just throwing that out there. It may not be until 2024, but we'll have to wait and see. But if we now move on to the sound team, they are working on the Scar audio design and working on EMP grenade audio design. So it looks like they've finished what they were doing last week and they've now moved on a bit further into those audio designs of the new weapons and grenades, which is always great news. So we're going to move right along now up into the next one, which is QA/CM. Again, this doesn't change a lot from week to week, but we'll go through it anyway. Hunting, banning cheaters, ban appeals, Steam general discussion and bug reports, performance benchmarking and optimization testing, testing of upcoming features, and various bug reports. And as I say each week, obviously they are still working on Steam general discussions, but you can use their dedicated website now to actually send over bug reports with video and image attachments, which makes things a lot easier, I believe, for them to just gather information a bit more constructively. So if you want to use that, you can do. But what we'll do is we'll move straight along to last but not least, as always, our design team. And they are working on the new game design documents, setting up new vehicle attachment descriptions, rebalancing BB element damage, or base building element damage, working on tutorial design. So again, a lot of stuff going into Scum lately, especially in the past week from the dev team, and it's all looking good. They're especially working on those optimization settings. That is some great news, and we actually are seeing some changes coming to puppets, which again is great news because we've had those same NPC puppets now for a while. So it would be nice to have a slightly different challenge from those. But other than that, we've got a couple of teasers from throughout the week, which we'll go through now. And first up, we have some more female clothing, which has been requested by female players for quite some time now. So it's nice to see those coming in. And a finished product of the Scar L. So this is the lighter version, but it does look lovely. Now, up next, we have some information for you admins and server owners. Feel free to pause this and read through further if you wish. I believe you will find this quite interesting. Now, that's pretty much going to be all for this week's news update. Hope you enjoyed it. Just want to give a quick shout out to our channel members, Megahoof, Mary G, Alti, Nectar940, Phoenix, and Sam. Thank you very much for your extra and ongoing support. It's always appreciated. If you want to join them, you can head over to the channel, hit that join button, and see what perk suits you best. It all goes back into the channel and gives you all a better viewing experience. But if you want to support me in a different way, you can do just by liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. And that way you'll stay up to date with the latest Scum news, guides, and content over on the channel. Until next time, see ya!